Good morning, Mesa County. It is December 18th, and this is our Workforce Center Live update. Today, we're going to cover our hot jobs highlight. We're going to go over some unemployment updates and information, registering for Connecting Colorado, applying for jobs during the pandemic, resource room appointments, applying for public assistance, and I'll be taking some questions and stuff at the end. So for this week's hot job highlights, we have quite a few. I wanted to dig deep for everyone so we could have some great opportunities out there. First up is going to be Mesa County. We are hiring for 11 positions. You'll apply online at mesacounty.us/hr/job-opportunities.aspx, or the link will be below in the comments. So those positions are going to be a deputy sheriff for law operations, a deputy sheriff for jail operations. The law operations position is paying $26.51 or more per hour. Jail operations position is paying $24.66 or more per hour. Next is going to be a criminal justice officer paying $18.46 or more per hour. A county court deputy district attorney paying $4,800 per month. A COVID-19 registered nurse at $27 per hour. Gotta fix this before it gets posted. All right, an eligibility specialist at $16.09 or more per hour, an on-call criminal justice officer at $16 per hour, a COVID-19 case investigator at $15.82 per hour, a COVID-19 community outreach educator at $15.82 per hour, a case manager for career development at $3,400 per month, and an administrative specialist in the resource room at $15.82 or more per hour. Next up is going to be 970 Construction, hiring experienced framers, roofers, drywallers, painters, tile floor installers. There are 5 different openings. All of them are paying $18 or more per hour. You'll email your resume to HR for 970, that's spelled out NINESEVENZERO @gmail.com. All right, we'll also have that in the comments below. Next is going to be Alsco Inc., hiring a feeder folder. That pays $30,000 annual. You'll apply online at the link below. Atlasta Solar Center is hiring for 2 different positions. You can call 970-248-0057 to apply. They're hiring for a solar installation tech / electrician's helper and a warehouse manager. Great opportunities, by the way, with Atlasta right there. They're actually putting you through an apprenticeship for being an electrician and eventually taking your journeyman's test. Great opportunity, like I was saying. Bailey Fleet Services is hiring a mobile, medium, heavy truck and equipment mechanic / lube tech. That's paying over $23 per hour. You'll email your resume to cbailey@baileyfleet.com. All right, next we got Frito-Lay hiring for a route sales representative. This pays $588 per week, and then that'll double after you complete the probationary period. You apply online at the link below. Global Analytic is hiring an unmanned air system, so UAS, development engineer. This is paying $15 per hour, but it is entry level, and they're actually looking or would prefer to get a current engineering student. You'll email swolford@theotherga.com to apply. All right, next is Hope West, hiring for 2 different positions. You'll apply online at hopewestco.org/hopewest-employment. They're hiring an IT help desk manager at more than $33 per hour and a medical housekeeper at $15 per hour. Jabil Inc. is hiring for 2 different positions. You'll apply online for both of them. First one is an NDT quality inspector, and then the second one is a quality engineer 1. Both of those, again, you'll apply online at the links below. All right, Johns Manville is hiring a production operator at $17.06 per hour. Apply online at the link below. KREX or KREX TV is hiring a production assistant. That's $12.50 or more per hour. Apply online at the link below. Marillac Health is looking for a medical assistant. That's $14.40 or more per hour. Apply online. They have a listing on Indeed. That'll be in the links below. School District 51 is hiring a paraprofessional for special education, $14 per hour. Apply online. We'll have the link below in the comments. Monument Physical Therapy LLC is hiring an operations coordinator. This is paying $14 or more per hour. Email your cover letter and resume to Mara, that's M-A-R-A, at monumentphysicaltherapy.com. North Peak Construction is hiring a carpenter, $15 or more per hour. You'll apply in person at 305 Main Street, Suite A, here in Grand Junction, or you can email linda.northpeakinc@gmail.com. PDF Automotive is hiring for 2 different positions. You'll apply in person at 1405 Motor Street, number 3, here in Grand Junction, or you can call 970-241-4429. They're hiring a receptionist at $12 or more per hour and an automotive technician at $30 per hour. Phoenix House is hiring a production line manager at $25 or more per hour. Email hmcdonald@phoenixhouse.com to apply. All right, next is Rocky Mountain West Insurance. They're hiring an office admin person at $14 or more per hour. Apply online at rocky.careers. We'll have a link there in the comments. Specialized Roustabout Services LLC is hiring a CDL winch truck driver at $20 or more per hour. Email your resume to info@srs-llc.net. Tax Time Services Inc. is hiring a tax preparer at $20 or more per hour. Email janet@taxtimegj.com to apply. And last up, we have Wright Legal Services hiring an administrative assistant for $15 or more per hour. Email your resume to admin@gjlawyer.com. And just a quick reminder, Job Corps is still open and taking applications. If you're interested, or if you know somebody who might be interested, have them contact Chris at 970-773-0745. Job Corps provides youths and young adults with the education, training, trade training, and tools to enhance their lives, and it's no cost to them or their families. Job Corps is also now hosting online orientations every week on Mondays at 3:30. We'll have a link below for that. It's also on our website. All right, now we're moving on to unemployment. Now, if you have any questions about unemployment as we go along, please post them in the comments. Or if you're seeing this later on, please post your comments, your questions in the comments below, and we'll try and get back to you as soon as we can. We're normally pretty on top of things. You shouldn't have to wait more than a few hours. All right, so the first thing, state extended benefits. That's that second extension for 13 weeks that people were getting. That ended on November 28th. When the unemployment rate in Colorado drops below 5%, those state extended benefits are cut off, and I guess it did at the beginning of November. So if you were on state extended benefits and your claim now says postponed, you can actually apply for benefits to get you covered through at least the 26th of December by applying for a PUA claim. Now, there'll be a link in our comments below to apply for that claim online, or you can call the customer service at 303-536-5615. Again, these will only last until December 26, 2020, unless a new stimulus package is passed by the federal government. For more information, we'll also have a link below for CDLE's website about those extended benefits. All federal UI extensions and PUA claims, anything pandemic related, as far as additional benefits or extensions, is going to end on December 26, 2020, unless a new stimulus package is passed by the federal government. The state is recommending that people continue to request on schedule, even if you're not going to get paid, in case a new stimulus package is passed and it takes a little bit to get those benefits rolling out. They can back pay you if you keep requesting. So don't stop requesting if it stops on the 26th. Keep requesting. All right, I've got some general information about unemployment for you guys if I don't see any questions. If you're waiting on something to be fixed on your UI claim, you still have to keep requesting payments. Don't stop requesting payments. You won't get paid for weeks that you don't request after the state fixes those issues that are on your claim. If you have received a LIA card in the last 3 years for your unemployment claim, whether it be this one or ones from 2018, you won't receive a new one. They expect you to keep that for at least 3 years, but you can order a replacement. You'll call U.S. Bank's customer service at 855-282-6161. All right, if you need to contact customer service for your PUA claims or anything related to PUA claims, you'll call 303-536-5615. If you need to ask a question about regular unemployment, you can try the virtual assistant on coloradoui.gov. It's a little text box in the bottom right of the screen. A lot of times they can handle basic things through that virtual assistant. Otherwise, you'll have to give the customer service line a call. Right now, I think they're booked out a couple months or not even taking new appointments. If you have made an appointment in the past and you if you've made an appointment in the past and you weren't able to get, or you are still waiting on it to happen, but your issue is already resolved, please call and cancel that appointment, or hop on the virtual assistant and cancel that scheduled appointment. It'll free up a spot for somebody who's still in need. There's a holiday near. If there's a holiday near, like the ones that are coming up, and you're on unemployment, expect delays on your payment by at least a day or two. Unfortunately, everyone's off those days, so payments don't necessarily get processed in a timely manner. So, Richard, you had asked about stamps. Are you referring to food assistance, or is there something else that you're referring to? I'll wait for Richard's comment. Okay, you're talking about food assistance. So I was actually going to cover that a little bit farther. If you are wanting to apply for food assistance, go ahead. You can do it online, or you can pick up an application at the Workforce Center or the Community Services Building, so DHS. They have paper applications you can fill out, or you can go to colorado.gov/peak. That's PEAK. So food assistance, I don't know if there's going to be anything in a new stimulus package to kind of boost those. You were promised 204, but we cut you off to 16. So, Rich, I don't necessarily know what's going on with that. It could be that maybe they're counting your unemployment income if you are on unemployment. That's definitely something. Okay. So you can call 970-248-0871 and then ask to be transferred to your team. You can ask to speak to a supervisor and try and figure out what's going on. Okay. All right. So if you do have any questions or you're wondering what's going on with unemployment, please make sure that you regularly check coloradoui.gov for announcements, updates, and additional information on unemployment insurance benefits. So 970-248-0871, Richard. Sorry, 248-0871. All right. So registering for Connecting Colorado, definitely have to do that if you are on unemployment insurance benefits. It's quick and easy. You have to register if you're on those. Again, that's right, Richard. All right. You have to register if you're on unemployment, even if your job attached. Just go ahead and do it. You just go to connectingcolorado.com. Again, connectingcolorado.com. You'll log in if you have an account. Otherwise, you can hit that register button. If you haven't logged on in a long time and you need to change your password, we have a password reset form that you can fill out. It can be found at mcwfc.us. There's a link in the top of the page, or we'll have a link below in the comments. So registering for unemployment, that is either creating a new registration or updating your existing one. So if you've already registered with the Workforce Center before, it may have become inactive. You have to update it with all your current contact information and indicate that you're on unemployment insurance. If you started your extended benefits, you have to update your registration as well, even if you had updated it for your regular unemployment. So there's actually an option when you're indicating what unemployment services you're on, and you can select that extended benefits one. We also have helpful videos on YouTube that kind of walk you through everything on that. One of them walks you through how to sign on or register, and the other will walk you through how to job search on there. All right, next I want to go over applying for jobs during the pandemic, because I know it's really tough out there right now, and there's a lot of people applying for a lot of jobs. So one thing to know, tens or hundreds of applicants are applying for every job that's posted out there. So you have to make your application count. It is so important. Take your time. It's better to fill out one application in an hour and a half than it is to fill out 10 in an hour. I know it seems like a numbers game. You want to get as many out there as you can, but unless you're putting the work in on those applications, they're probably just going to get looked over and passed up. So make sure, one, that you fill out everything. Two, that you target your job experience and responsibilities in that application so that they match up with the job description that's listed. Michael, who's listing my comments, asks how he can get a cool holiday hat. Michael, I have an extra if you'd like. I'll bring it in for you. I promise. Back to job applications during the pandemic. Make sure, again, that you're customizing your application to highlight your experience that applies to the job that you're applying for. Always attach a targeted resume and a personalized cover letter if it lets you, and definitely follow up, just not in an annoying way. Don't be calling 10 times a day for the next 3 days. I know we're all anxious to find out if we got the job or if we can get an interview. They understand, I promise. They're looking for people, and they've probably got about 100 applications to go through as employers. So just make sure you're taking your time on these applications, everyone. Employers are looking for any reason to kind of weed out and thin down their pile of applications. So if you didn't fill out something, they're going to take that as you're not paying attention to detail. So really, take your time, make your applications count. All right, so our resource room, which is our computer lab, is still operating, but it is by appointment only. So Monday through Friday, it'll be open except for holidays. So next week on Thursday and Friday, it will not be open. But typically on Monday through Fridays, except on holidays, there are 3 different 90-minute appointment slots at 8, 10, and 12 that you can call and get signed up for. You do have to wear a mask, and we ask that you not bring anybody else with you so we can kind of keep our numbers down and allow as many people as possible in there to get done what they need. When you do get hit there for your appointment, you'll check in at the front desk. They'll direct you back to the resource room. If you want to make an appointment, please call 970-248-7560 and we'll get you an appointment slot booked. All right, are you in a tough spot? Don't be afraid. Apply for public assistance. You can pick up a paper application, like I was saying earlier, at the Workforce Center or at DHS off of 29.5 Road, or you can apply online at colorado.gov/peak. That's for Medicaid, food assistance, TANF, or the low-income energy assistance program that's going on right now. There are paper applications at both buildings for that, for LEAP, and you can fax it from there to get that application turned in. So at this time, I'd like to address any kind of questions that we might have from our audience that I might have missed during the broadcast. Let me scroll through these comments. Got Richard taken care of. Okay. And while I'm doing that, big shout out to my teammate Michael for posting all these comments and information for me. He is a godsend, as well as the rest of my employment services team. We're all working very hard to try and get everybody the help that they need during this difficult time. All right, I'm not seeing any other questions. If you're watching this video later on and you do have questions, go ahead, post them in the comments. Like I said earlier, we do try and respond to those as much as possible. And we'll try and get you the answer that we can, or at least get you directed in the right, going the right way. So with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. I won't see you guys for another 3 weeks for our next Workforce Center update, which will be January 8th at 9 a.m. Definitely check the comments below for links and contact information, especially for those hot jobs that we listed at the beginning. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you all tune in next on Friday the 8th. Like I was saying, stay safe, stay healthy. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in Mesa County.